Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. I see we already have over 70 people connected. We have people from Michigan, Florida, New York, from everywhere. And so this is the part where they told me this is why you have to listen to what they tell you on Air. I thought my audio was off. But anyway, happy Wednesday, everybody. My name is Azuli Monares Cordero, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. I'm going to figure out how I can read those comments because I'm so interactive and I love to be intentional on my social media, right? That's what we're here for. So topic today is trend selling on social media. So who's excited about it? Who's freaked out about it? Who's kind of here because your director tagged you? Whatever the reason is, just know that it's so much fun, and I've really learned to just have fun with it in every part of our business, right? And especially now, just coming back from seminar. I mean, I know that our blood's pumping, and we're just so excited about taking our business to the next level, to that next step. And I know Mary Kay was really focused, and I loved, just really helping us and giving us all the resources possible to be, to have a social media presence and to really take advantage of that resource, right? So again, we are going to talk about trend selling and how to maximize social media trends for growth in followers and sales. So trend selling is a way to keep the Mary Kay brand fresh, relevant, and fun on social media. Because guys, social media is a platform for connecting, for entertainment, and for information. Okay. Nowhere in that did I say selling. Okay. And I'm going to tell you guys why. All those sales and connection and relationships come from that. But when you use it to connect and to create relationships with people, everything is a byproduct, right? That those sales are a byproduct. So most of us use our social media for friends, favorite brands, to play games and update people on our lives. But I really like to use the opportunity to connect with my current and potential new customers and consultants by marketing my products in the Mary Kay opportunity in a relatable way. Okay, if you're taking notes, relatable is going to come up like 50, 100 times in this conversation because I had to learn the hard way. Relatable is what's going to get you to, it's going to help you express the right way, in quotations, but it's my go-to thought. Have you ever been in a situation where you're like, I need to post something, like, what do I post? So what do I do? Just have the word relatable come to your mind, and it's going to work, girl. Somebody's going to relate to what you're saying. So you have a lot in common with women online. You love feeling and looking beautiful, no matter the age or stage in life. So use that as your strength. But how has creating trendy content improve my social selling? Well, for sure, I've increased following, engagement, and, like I said, product sales. I mean, I think I remember when I kind of got, I had Instagram, Facebook, all the things, but I think I had like 600 followers. And now I think we're almost to 8K followers. And so it's not about the amount of followers that you have, but the connection that you have with them. So I'd rather have a small number of followers, but really connected with them, where they feel like they know me rather than just have a bunch of people. I've kept my personal and professional brand relevant with new and older audiences. And I've shown up in explore pages on Instagram, which was like, I felt like I had made it. It was so funny. But people go to explore pages, and that's kind of one of the first places that they go. So what are some examples of trendy content? Well, pop culture makeup looks. We all know the Barbie movie. That's just kind of been like the thing. And I think like the pink brand or the pink color is going to stay for a while. So use that to your advantage. Do we have any Swifties out there? I really wish that I could look at these comments, but without messing up this audio, which I thought I had, but I don't know why it's not. But do we have? Oh, yes. I'm going to Yay. Okay. So do we have any Swifties in here? I know like y'all Swifties out there and you rocking those awesome outfits and makeup look. Like, why don't you just take a quick video? And, it doesn't mean that you have to post at that moment, but while you're getting ready, just pop the camera up and record yourself. Also TV character looks, famous skits or lines to describe products. Also back to school shopping. Who's like in the middle of that, or, you're either in it about to get out of it or just about to get into it. That's really a relatable thing. There's moms, there's people, there's a lot of moms and women out there kind of really either excited or dreading the back to school, phase right now. How can you, share that experience, you and your kids at Walmart shopping for your school shopping utensils, but make that relatable to your business? And so I see that we have a couple of really good questions coming in. So I want to make sure that I address those because they're really good, but let's just kind of do this first, okay? Trendy, also popular topics or styles being talked about online, and you want to be in conversation, not watching, okay? Just how a couple of these girls already are sharing and are in conversation and not just watching, that's what you want to do. So some of the challenges, I know that we have the challenges, right? And I've heard a lot of IBCs just sharing those challenges, a lot of new consultants or whether you've been in the business for a while. But there are challenges. And let me tell you, they're going to continue to come up, kind of like in our business. There's challenges that come up with things that change, whether that be in your personal life or in the business. But, I want to tell you, it can be scary and I get it. It's okay. It's okay to feel that way. Sometimes it feels too fast paced. There are a lot of platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. What should I do? One of the questions was, do you recommend having a personal Instagram or a business Instagram? I only have a personal Instagram. I have private Facebook groups for my consultants and for my customers, but really it's my one Facebook page and my one Facebook Instagram page because it's part of me. Mary Kay is a part of my life. I really just take to heart, God first, family second, and career third. And it's a part of my life. It's part of who I am. So I'm not apologetic about that at all. And I just it is what it is. People know me. They know I have twin girls, a Cadillac, and Mary Kay's my life. It's one of the things that I love. No one's commenting on your post. That can also be something that can get you down about posting on your social media. I get it. One of the hardest parts is choosing how authentic and genuine you want to be online. I've had questions, should I show my acne? I'm struggling with, this hormonal situation and it's showing up on my skin. I've just had a crazy weekend and my eyes are really tired. Should I go live? Should I go on my stories? You have to decide that for yourself. But I will tell you this. People like it when you're real, relatable. They want to trust the person they're taking advice from. They want to know that you're a real human being too. That first, you put God first, family second, and career third. That you're not just there to sell them an acne treatment, but you're there to solve their acne treatments because it's helping solve yours. So here's how I decide what to post. Okay, these are kind of like my three just like no-brainer type of things. And like I said, when I think about or when I'm struggling to figure out what I want to post, these are the three things that come to mind. Something that's educational. And this is going to be where you can post your Mary Kay business. If you notice any of my posts or my stories more than anything, it's a bunch of life, a bunch of everything that's going on, and one or two things Mary Kay. Because like I said, it's my priorities. God first, family second, and career third. But when they can see that real you and know that you're not a Mary Kay selling machine, but you're a woman that is truly and genuinely interested in helping a woman solve her problems for her skin and make her feel beautiful with a new foundation, they're gonna want to talk to you, believe me. So educational, inspirational. How can you inspire? I mean, you have no idea how many times I've posted just something that really touched my heart. A quote or a Bible verse or something that I was like, wow, I just needed to hear that today. I posted, I reshare it on my stories, and so many women message me and say, thank you, I needed that today. How did you know I needed to hear that today? How did you know that my kid also calls me a bad mom? I mean, just like 2 days ago, my daughter just looked at me because we were going to bed early and she said, you're a bad mom. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, no. So then I was so sad. And then I posted it because that's relatable. When you have 3-year-old toddlers, they do that sometimes, but it hadn't happened to me. And so I posted it, and so many women, now getting into conversations will be, customers will be doing facials, will be getting together. But it all started from, girl, I get it. My daughter would also say that, but I did this. Or I know, doesn't it feel terrible? Whereas if I would have posted a still picture of a lip liner, they would have never reached out. And it comes from the heart. It really comes from the heart. So how do I start this? So educational, show your expertise. How are you educating your current and future customers? So, this comes in if you want to start posting stories or still pictures, but skincare routines, ways to play with makeup, Mary Kay culture and history, women empowerment, self-care tips, anything that you are just feel knowledgeable about, post it. Next thing, inspirational. Show your vision. How are you inspiring people? Every post doesn't have to be about Mary Kay. It can be about your desire for entrepreneurship, your journey to confidence, the daily life of motherhood when there's like those Sour Patch Kids. They exist. Mine are sometimes Sour Patch Kids. I didn't know that was a thing. But when you talk about Mary Kay, make it fun. Please make it fun. Have fun with the features each social media platform offers, which is whether it's GIFs or GIFs. Because somebody tell me in the comments if it's GIFs or GIFs. I don't know. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Memes, polls, Facebook groups, experimenting is the only way you will learn. Now, the next point, relatable. Show your world and learn theirs. Now, I'm not saying like my bestie Chelsea said at seminar, I'm not telling you to share your social security number or your address or where your kids go to school, but just sharing a little bit about your world that you want people to know about. So which sounds better as a caption? I love this product, buy from me and join my team. Or sisterhood to me means having a community that I can rely on. Your turn. What does it mean for you? Asking questions is key to learning your followers. Now, share your story. How do you juggle the kids and run a business? What intrigued you about Mary Kay? What is it about the products, the sisterhood? Again, it's all about trust. Girls, I'm giving you like a whole month of social media captions and ideas to go from. This is really what works. So quick posting hacks that I use, Reels. I know, sigh. I didn't want to do it. I did not like showing my face. I used all the filters. I mean, if you go back to the beginning of my reels, you'll see that I use so many filters, which is okay to use. My editing was terrible. Like it was off. It was all over the place. But guess what? I started and I built confidence in myself, and now I love it. Reels are so popular because they're popular on all social platforms, and they help you become more visible to new people. Videos and reels are going to expose you to new people. Stories and posts are going to expose you to just your current followers. So do you want to grow your followers? Post reels. You can make them as long or as short as you like, and pictures become educational content for current audience. This is great for people who already follow you because it will show up on their homepage. Stories. This is one of my favorite parts. Part of my social media because it cultivates and nurtures relationships with audience. They're only visible for 24 hours, and you can use stickers, GIFs, poll questions, music, and story time for instant engagement. Engagement is very important in social media. Having a few flaws is better than being too perfect. Write that down. Having a few flaws is better than being too perfect. If anything, just kind of doesn't go with me is trying to be perfect or trying to portray a beautiful life that isn't relatable, that isn't going to help you connect with other people. Posting stock pictures are not going to get you anywhere. If you're posting every day about still pictures or about why you love this product and every single Mary Kay product you absolutely love, which we have over 300, and I love them all, but why should other people care? What's in it for them? Is a really key question that when in doubt, ask yourself, what's in it for them? Why should they care? Use music your followers likes, and it creates so much trust on you. So now let's talk quick tips. Tip number 1, just keep posting. If you're not posting, you're losing out on opportunities to sell. Sold out on Mary Kay products? Great, share it. In love with the Mary Kay Naturally line? Tell them why. Only focus on the products that you love. I don't use the Clearproof products. I love them, but I don't have acne. I get the occasional, but I don't use it as an everyday thing. So how can I help a consultant in my team? Or how can I have, my teenage stepson use it so we can see how amazing that does on his skin? But Focus on the products that you love. Grocery shopping on a Saturday, how was it? Use Social Media Central and In Touch for tips and how-to videos because they're great. Tip number 2, make it fun. Stop caring what people may think or say. Kids want to try a TikTok dance? Girl, just do it. Just try it. Want to show off your new products? Try a Facebook Live. Dance with it. Create a skit or try a get ready with me video. Those are so popular. And there's no one way to socialize on social. Tip number 3, focus on building a community. Ask a question and respond back to their answers. It doesn't have to be about Mary Kay. Use private messages to continue the conversation with your followers. The money is in the DMs. You'll start conversations on your stories because remember, there's a couple of things and, you can go to legal on In Touch, but we can't. There's a couple things that you can't just share on public stories or on your posts, but you can do that in the DMs. Follow 5 new people every day and like and comment on their posts so that they resonate with you. Perks that I've experienced. What are some of the perks that I've experienced with trend selling? My confidence has increased and I feel good adding to Mary Kay's online presence. I found my online tribe by being true to myself. It took time because I get it. I wanted to be like that super famous, Instagram girl, or I wanted to have that confidence that she had, but I had to find that confidence myself. It took. I know if Mary Kay Ash were here with us, she'd want us to show up as our true, authentic self so we can show how diverse our company really is. Now, I really want to finish this. So remember, if you have any questions, please put them on the stories or on the comments because I'll be more than happy to go back and answer those for you. But I want to leave you with this. It's really about the mindset with social selling and being trendy on social selling, on social media. And remember, it's about serving your customers rather than customer service. Customer service is bare minimum. I mean, having great customer service is what Mary Kay Ash has always told us to do. And we follow those guidelines. But how can you serve your customers? By creating experiences of how that connection happened. How can you nurture your relationship and trust in her? By serving others. And I want to help you also to have a mind shift of how you can be truly authentic because you will have so many more people connected to you and what you say and what you represent. And if they feel connected to you, if they feel like they can trust you, if they feel like you could be their best friend, and if you were to drive to seminar to Dallas together, you guys would jam to Taylor Swift or whatever preference of music you have, and you guys both love that, that's true connection. But I want to do this quick little exercise with you to help you really see, am I being my true self? Not just in person, not just on social media, but also in person. So quickly, think of 3 words that describe you, like the real you. Like, yeah, you're, caring, loving, charismatic, passionate, all the things. But like 3 words that truly describe you. And I want to tell you, I want to encourage you for one of those words to be one that you may not love about yourself sometimes. I could have many, for example, for me, I like to have fun. I love to dance. And one of them, which I'm not like super proud of, but sometimes I cuss. Like, that's just who I am. I'm not going to do it here, I promise, Mary Kay. But like, that's me. That's who I am. And so now that you've found those 3 words, now you're going to ask 3 of your best people, like your husband, your sister, your mom, like, you have a connection with, your Mary Kay director, your consultants. But I want you to think of those people that really, truly, like even on your hard, bad times, know you. And ask them to look at your social and ask if they're experiencing you the same way on social media as in real life. If not, which would they like to see more of? Because what we're doing here is we're looking for alignment so you can show up as how you really are. Most people believe that the value you have to offer with this Mary Kay business, and we have amazing products. We know, you and I know, we have the best opportunity. You and I both know that we have the best products, but guess what? People out there don't. And so the best thing that you can offer them is your true self. The best value that they have is you, because consequently, you'll be able to share the products and the opportunity. If you don't, you won't stand out. And I want you to stand out because you'll look like everybody else on social media if you don't. They don't want to buy from me. They don't want to buy from, other nationals or directors or consultants. They want to buy from you. You just have to put yourself out there and get confident. But how do they get to know you? This way that we're just saying, just be authentic. If you don't know where to start, just do that. Now, y'all are going to be like, okay, well, give us a quick strategy and time is almost up. But I do want to give you this because, okay, we're going to be authentic. We're going to be our true self, yada, yada, yada. You got it, right? But how can you start? Like if you have nowhere, you have nothing, or you haven't done this, what's a quick strategy that you can literally implement right now? Post on your stories as much as possible. Number one, post on your stories as much as possible. Start posting and make it relatable. Remember, the word here is relatable. And focus on a product or business and focus on a product a day or something you love about your Mary Kay business. But one thing about Mary Kay, and the rest, make it be as relatable as possible. Number two, get the courage to post at least one reel or video a week. If you're already doing this, what about 2 to 3 still posts and 2 reels a week? Okay, number 3, interact with people because this is going to really help your algorithms so they can see you more often. Number 4, be consistent. Okay, be consistent. I really like, maybe if I'm taking Saturday or Sunday off, I don't post as much, but I always post something on my stories. And guess what that does? They say, well, I love that. I can tell that you take the weekends off because you don't post as much, but then Monday through Friday, you're doing a lot. You're showing yourself as your business. And so it's attractive for them to see, oh, she also gets the weekends off if that's what you choose to do, and she's also successful. Take the weekends off if you want, but don't stop posting. Like, do not post. Number 5, be on the lookout for trends. So trendy music, trendy songs, everything that connects with you. And number 6, and for God's sakes, have fun. If you make it look like a job or like your director challenged you to post something, which is cool and awesome if you do it, but people will not be attracted to you or to what you're posting. So ladies, everything takes time. You won't see results overnight. Start with your favorite platform and learn all about its fun features. Keep a running list of popular content and discussions you see on your homepage and explore page, and this will help you when you're stuck on ideas. Remember, you'll use Social Media Central on InTouch to your advantage. There are playbooks that are awesome. They even give you captions and everything, real tutorials and masterclasses. So ladies, if you have any questions, please drop them below and you can answer, and I will answer your questions afterward. But remember, what are those 3 words that describe you? Because that could be your biggest and hugest, which is not a word, but that could be your biggest advantage that you have on your social media that can make you become so successful in your Mary Kay business. Thank you, everybody.